now Josh got the belt, and it's been a while since UFC held event in Singapore. And since there's a lot of Burmese, Myanmar fans in Singapore, do you have any plan to go back to Singapore soon?
Yes, but it's funny. He was just asking me questions about what could happen next. Literally, as soon as that fight was over, we started thinking Japan. We haven't been to Japan in a long time, so I already got Pete Dropic looking for venues in Japan.
All right, so by the way, Dana just said Japan 3 times in 10 seconds for a question about a Burmese champion from Myanmar fighting in Singapore. I have a feeling this song will be playing in his dreams tonight. But seriously, the UFC has been desperate to turn Wiley Zhang and Diet Zhang into superstars so that they can scoop up some of those sweet Chinese money bags, right? But both of those Chingaling-a-Ding-Dongs just lost their last fight. Clean. Like, not even close lost. And on top of that, Song Yadong is stuck in a 50-50 fight with Dana's golden boy, Sean O'Malley, meaning the UFC's entire China expansion plan is hanging on one dude who might get shadow-realmed by a guy most Chinese parents would have thrown in the river during one-child policy. So Dana was thrilled to see Lil Bro Japan's Tatsuro Taira get the win, right? Even if it was an early stoppage. Even if Moreno was still blinking at the ref like, bro, I'm fine. Because, let's be honest, Dana already milked Moreno dry a couple of years ago to pump up the Mexican fan base. Moreno did his job. Mexico's locked in. Now Dana's like, alright, who's next? Japan? Myanmar? Let's run it.
Being a UFC star.
Man, UFC star sounds good. You think I'm a star, boss? You think I'm a star in the company?
You win this fight, you're going to blow up in Mexico.
Yeah! Woo!
That little clip shows you everything about Dana, especially as he was walking away from Moreno. He doesn't care about storylines, he cares about markets. And if you want proof, let's talk about what happened to Pantoja. They were calling him the potential flyweight GOAT all week, praising him as an active champ, right? But Dana couldn't have cared less if that man left the cage with 2 arms, 1 arm, or no arms, because he didn't need him to open the door to a new market. So Pantoja's still in the cage. Nobody knows for sure if his arm is broken, dislocated, how long the healing time will be, or what. And Rogan's literally telling Joshua Van his next fight will be against Tatsuro Taira. And remember, even though they never matchmake after the fight, Dana has his guy already looking for arenas in Japan.
Well, we have no idea the extent of his injury, whether he's going to require surgery. It looks like it's snapped, so most likely he's going to be out for quite a long time, which probably means you will be defending your title. And probably be defending your title against Tatsuro Taira.
Let's go. Whoever y'all got in front of me, I'll fight. My name is I'm the Fearless, and I'll fight whoever y'all put in front of me.
Well, again, Joshua, I know this is not how you wanted to watch the fight, but you are one of the most exciting and spectacular guys in the division, and you are now the UFC flyweight champion of the world.
That had to be one of the lamest post-fight matchmaking promos ever, after hands down the lamest championship fight ever. But again, none of this is actually on the fighters. Josh Van didn't do anything wrong. The universe handed him a cheat code, he put in up, down, AA, and suddenly he's the world champion. Good for him. It's not Tatsuro Taira's fault either. If Dana slides a title shot across the table wrapped in a Japanese flag, you take it, say arigato, and bow on the way out. And it's obviously not on Pantoja. He's the most unlucky of them all. His chances of surpassing Mighty Mouse's legacy snapped at the same time his arm did, and he's already posting videos saying he'll be back. The issue isn't the fighters, it's the UFC tripping over themselves to milk the Asian storyline before they even bothered checking whether Pantoja could still feel his fingers. Like, really? Why not get the medical update? Let the moment settle. Maybe wait until the champion is no longer sitting on the canvas questioning reality. But here's the counterpoint. I get it. Pantoja's probably out for a while, Van is healthy, Taira is healthy, the pieces are literally sitting there in a perfect marketing puzzle. The UFC isn't wrong for trying to move the division forward, it's just the way they did it that made everyone go, hey, Jesus guys, could you at least pretend to care that the champ snapped his arm? And that's really the whole point. Right idea, absolutely terrible execution. Classic UFC. So in the end, UFC 323 wasn't some crazy rigged storyline, it was just a matchmaking blessing. Dana didn't need a scriptwriter, the MMA gods handed him the perfect Asian expansion arc on a silver platter. And he did what Dana always does, clumsily threw together a fight announcement. If they do fight next, which I believe they will, Van's output is crazy and he knows how to stay calm in the chaos, but Tatsuro Taira is a technician. Look at how quickly he was able to mount and backtake Moreno. The UFC obviously wants Taira to win. Japan's a bigger market, so they're going to set him up for success, but Van is so unpredictable, he might ruin the whole script. My early prediction, round 3 rear naked choke for Taira, unless Van somehow makes him fall on a banana peel or something. Either way, they're both just keeping it warm for Daddy Pantoja when he returns.